Good evening, Gemini. Welcome to Spiritual Warriors Tarot. This will be your zodiacal reading for the month of December 2022. Let's get it started. Invoke Haru. I invoke the E-A-O, that thou will send Haru, the great angel that is set over the operations of this secret wisdom, to lay his hands invisibly upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things to the glory of thy ineffable name. Amen. Okay, Gemini. This, like I said, will be your zodiacal reading for the month of December 2022. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all of my information should be in the description box. My Wix site is still called Peace War Tarot. I need to change that. And my Facebook page is still called Peaceful Warriors Tarot. I need to get on that too. But those are two other places that you can reach me if you want to. So, yeah. Hope you all are having a good November, a good Scorpio season, which is almost over. And, you know, taking care of yourselves, stuff like that. And we'll get started in a second. This will be a Tree of Life reading, Tree of Life spread. Let's do it. Thanks for being here, Gemini. All right, Spirit. What do we have for Gemini and Keter? Pure consciousness. What is the heart of the matter for the month of December 2022, please? Okay, Moon and Taurus. 6 of discs. Success. Okay. Crossing the Fool into Wisdom. Actions you can take, Gemini. Also, the Observer. Chesed. No, excuse me, Shokma. Please. Okay, 5 of Wands. Strife. Saturn and Leo. Okay, up next we have Binah, Understanding, things you need to understand for the month of December 2022. The Observed, ruled by Saturn, please. Okay, the Sun. Happiest card in all the tarot. It's interesting. Okay, cross the threshold into Chesed, excuse me. Things you need to be grateful for. Your mercy. And it is ruled by Jupiter, please. Okay. The Aeon. Okay, we move into Gavurat. This is severity, challenges you may face. Oh, excuse me, this is also the subjective world. No, excuse me, the subjective experience. Okay. Up next, Gavurat, challenges you may face, the objective world, ruled by Mars, please. The Magus, aka the Magician. Cool. Up next we have Tiferet, Beauty. Your advice from Spirit, the Philosopher's Stone, if that means anything to you. Ruled by the Sun, please. Adjustment, Libra Energy, aka Justice. Up next we have Nektok, which is your thoughts and emotions, the what and the will. Is ruled by Venus. A lot of love. Please. Oh, and it's also known as Victory. The Star. Aquarian energy. Up next we have Hod. Hod is methods or means, the how and the way, your glory. and is ruled by Mercury. Please. Fortune. It's also your rulership. Up next we have Yesod. Yesod is the foundation. It's your personal subconscious, your Christ consciousness, subconscious beliefs, your inner child, your inner teenager, stuff like that. It's ruled by the moon. Please. Cancer? Oh, excuse me. The Chariot. Cancerian energy. Okay, overall outcome, overall energy. Malkuth, the kingdom. Your embodiment, ruled by the earth. Please. Seven of discs, failure. Taurus energy. Alright, thank you, spirits. And thank you, Gemini, for being here. Let's get into it. I'm going to stop mentioning it one of these days and just let you think what you think. But this is not whiskey, it is just tea. Alright? I'm not one of those kind of psychics. There are psychics that drink or whatever. Let's get into it, okay? Alright, up here, at the top of the tree, we have success. Yay! It's good, we did it. Okay. This is earth energy because it's discs. And yeah, it's doing well in something, right? We have a lot of stuff going on here. All the different planets that influence this spread are kind of symbolized here in these different discs. So yeah, each disc speaks of a different way that you can find success and all this stuff. Is kind of trivial information, but it's cool to know. Gemini. So I'd say at the right up here in Keter, in your pure consciousness, you're experiencing some kind of success, whether that be financial success, material success, and success with a job or relationship. Maybe you saw a movie you really liked. It's probably not that last one. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe could be so many different things. But it's something real, something tangible, something that gives you happiness and purpose and stuff like that. And that's pretty sweet. The only thing about this is that it is Earth. And it's coming up under the pillar of air. Mentally speaking, this is not too well dignified. So this could be a kind of a success that is not a good look for you. Like winning an argument. How do I say this? Well, you would know. When's your Gemini? Sounded mean. I'll just say that. That's not too well dignified. Doesn't really mean anything, not at this point yet. And it's in the pillar of neutrality, so it's fine. You know, it's getting started. But you're feeling good, you're feeling successful, even though you're thinking maybe, I don't know, you don't feel right. Something's fishy about it. Just don't know. Okay, we continue. Continue with the Five of Wands. Strife. Leo energy. This is your wisdom. These are actions you can take. Now this card kind of represents feeling anxious, feeling pent up, right? Strife. Actions you can take, more like actions I can't take. Spiritual Warrior Tarot. I can't take action, right? I got this big club holding back all these wands energy, this fiery energy, this spiritual type of energy, and I don't know what to do with it, right? We have the yellow in the back. It shows that it's ready to go. I want to do something with it, but there's something holding me back. The only thing holding me back is you. first of all. But yeah, there's something, you feel like there's something holding you back, or you think there's something holding you back from doing something. Maybe from feeling that real success, or that success is a good thing for you at this time, or seeing some kind of evidence of this success being a good thing in your mind. But yeah, Five of Wands is just the ego just wanting to compare with other egos and say, hey, my ego is just as good as yours. I can't prove it right now. I can't right now. This thing's holding me back. But I think that's your motto. I think it's just as good. And this is well dignified right here. So maybe you're supposed to be, or I don't like to say supposed to be. Maybe the universe is wanting you to hold your energy back just a little bit, because maybe the success is not what you think it is yet. So yeah. Did I miss anything there? Alright. We continue, Gemini, into Binah, understanding. The sun, this is what you need to understand for the month of December 2022. And it's a great energy, right? Two people here that were in the Lover's card, which is your card, and are now here, enjoying the rays of the sun, feeling very happy, right? A lot of little other things going around in the edges of the card, which I don't know too much about yet. I do know that this card just kind of means happy, being out in the sun, getting that vitamin D. It's like that pure happiness, just right into you. So, that being said, maybe what you need to understand is how someone has this kind of effect on you, perhaps. Maybe how a job has this kind of effect on you, right? It makes you want to just bask out in the sun and just chill and lay out and enjoy being alive and stuff like that. It's ruled by Saturn, so it's a disciplined kind of energy. It doesn't last forever. The sun doesn't last forever, right? Especially nowadays. Daylight savings. And I believe your path goes from here to justice, or adjustment, I should say. So yeah, sun's making you very happy, but there's something you need to know about it. Just like that success, there's something I don't want to say it's crooked, it's wrong, but there's just something not right about it yet. It's like bidding on eBay, and you make a really big bid, and you're pretty sure it's going to win, but you're not sure yet. You still have to wait it out a little bit. But you're pretty sure that when when you do win it, you're going to be as happy as a mofo. And you can show it off to everyone else. And that'll make you feel good on a surface level. I hope this is making sense, Gemini. I really do. Alright, now across the abyss. It's okay. This is when things get real. Okay. Just things you need to be grateful for. Ruled by Jupiter, the Aeon. This is a weird card, I'm not gonna lie. The Aeon, this is justice, no, not justice, judgment, excuse me, in the other decks. And the Aeon has to do with a new age coming about, right? We had, according to Crowley, we had the age of Isis and then the age of Osiris. I'm probably getting this wrong. We had two ages, right, with two gods. We're in the second age now, and in like 3,000 or 2,000 or 4,000 years we'll be in like the third age, something like that. Let's minimize that a little bit. This just speaks of a new time, right? It's the end of one time, the start of another time, right? We have the sky goddess Nuit covering the sky, right? Because she's up there all the time, right? And it's not just a blue sky, it's crazy. We have this God, invisible man guy going shh, because you don't want to know too much about it. And then another guy in the background. Like I say, it's a weird card. Important thing is that I feel like you're going through a lot of changes, and so much so that things are feeling completely different. It's the end of one Gemini and the start of another. You know, they say that every 7 years, right, we shed all our skin, kind of like snakes, and then we have like new skin. We have like a whole new body. That's kind of what this card represents. So this is the beginning of a new age for you, a new time for the Gemini. And you should be grateful for it, right? You got the success, you got a little anxiety about it, right? But you come to understand just how happy it makes you. So try to be grateful for it when you can be. And it's Thanksgiving coming up, come on. How can you not be grateful for it? That being said, change always does kind of blow, right? So I know all about that. And also, if you do have the good, judgment, which is also what this card is, the good judgment to see past something, to see that a success really isn't a success, that something really isn't in your favor, so to speak, be grateful for that too. Okay? Because this is a card of fire and it's in the place of water, so maybe you're feeling like this isn't a great time for you right now. So maybe just be grateful for the knowledge of that, if that's the case. Really hope this is making sense, Gemini. Okay. We move on to strength or severity, your challenges, the Magus. I find this kind of funny because the Magus, well, he's really good at communication, and your planetary rulership is Mercury, and that deals with communication. Communication is a big thing for us humans, right? We communicate to other people, we feel good, right? We communicate good things to other people, we feel good. We communicate bad things to other people, we feel bad, they feel bad, etc. Right? The Magus has the power of all these things around him, right? He can command all these things, and he's fine, right? He's like up in the middle of the sky, but he doesn't care. He's like, hey, don't worry about it, right? That's his posture. He can do anything he or she wants to do because he or she believes he can do it. And that in itself is a power, a superpower, right? Communicate that to yourself, especially in times of crisis. But also know that this might be a challenge for you this month. You might not be believing in yourself all too much, right? Like, oh, I want things to be different, but I'm holding something back, right? I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't do this. What's going on with me, right? Well, that's why I'm here to tell you. Your Magus is just your magician. The magic in you is just a little. It doesn't know how to express itself too well at this time. Why that is? That's hard to say. Like, things are hard to say for you in this month. Okay, let's continue. Magician. I don't know why they call him Magus, but... Alright, thinking out loud, here we go. Tiferet, your advice from Spirit, your beauty is adjustment, also known as the Justice card. Now this is very well dignified, elementally speaking. Right, it's in the pillar of air, so this is on your side, right? And the path going from the Sun card, right, to this card is your path, Gemini. All right. So you need to figure out how you get from the Sun to your justice, to your adjustment. I know that's not going to mean a whole lot to you, me just saying those words. Alright, so I'll tell you about the card, right? It's the lady here, she's blindfolded, but she has like one little eye peeking out. If you look really, really hard, I don't know if you can see it here. She has the Ace of Swords here, right? And she's on her tippy toes. and she has all these balls here, and she's trying to keep them balanced, right? This is a card of karma, right? Action, reaction, and you do one thing and you can't do another thing, right? You do another thing, and then you have to respond to that other thing. You have a success here that's not too well dignified, or just possibly it is, right? And then you have to make some adjustments because of that, right? I recently ended a relationship. Now I have a lot of time on my hands because relationships take a lot of time and effort. So I need to make some adjustments in my life too. You have this new son in your life, which could also be a son or daughter or whatever. But you have this new very happy feeling in your life, right? And that's cool. It's great. Spirit just wants you to know, make the necessary adjustments to find balance in your life, so that you can communicate and you don't have to go through this strife. Okay, let's continue. Up next we have the star. Again, we have Sky Goddess Nui, right? And she's washing the moon, I believe, right? And she's just like pouring diamonds or whatever all over it, and she's pouring this thing out. And she looks very skinny. She could use a couple cheeseburgers probably, but she's the sky and does as she does. Okay, these are your thoughts and emotions. And this card comes after the Tower. This is a card of meditation, a card of making things better, right? Using everything you have to make things better after some kind of big disappointment or something not going your way or something going disastrously not well. I hope that's not the case, but maybe it is because we have the star card. So, in your thoughts and emotions, you just want to be making things better. So maybe take the time to do some shadow work, meditate, get quiet in your mind, do a little journaling, write about your feelings. Especially if you can't communicate them to anyone else at this point, if you have no one else to talk to. Yeah, I get intuitively that there's something here you want to fix. Because you feel like something could make you really happy, you have to make it right. I'm not saying that you have to make it right, but I get the feeling that you feel that you have to make it right. If you hear what I'm saying. So yeah, the star card, Aquarian energy, right? And they're kind of rogues of the zodiac, but they like to work their way to make the world a better place. So that's it. That's what this card is all about, right? Just making things better, pouring out the old, right? Taking in the new, washing the planet, the moon, whatever it may be. Okay. All right, methods or means. Fortune. That's what I forgot. Yeah, this is your subjective experience. This is the objective world, right? So everything's changing. I don't know what to do. Objective world. I don't know the words to say. How do I explain this to that? How do I convey this to that? That's what you're figuring out this month. How do I convey my happiness to the world? How do I justify it? Anyway, just wanted you to know that. Fortune, methods or means. This is how you do it, right? Wheel of Fortune goes around and around and around and around, and it never stops. See, right? It goes like that, kind of looks the same, and it goes like that, and it's the same thing. All right, we have these guys on the side. Don't worry about them, right? You want to stay right here. Right in the middle, in the eye of the storm. Then you'll be fine. And this is not too well dignified either, so it's kind of like just you have to wait for your time. Right? Things aren't right now. You can do everything you can to make things better, and you're wanting to, right? but maybe it's just not the right time. Or maybe it is, only you can see it, only you can know that. Gemini, of course. This is also Mercury, your rulership. So I definitely feel like you're feeling, or thinking is, no, this is not the right time. On this Wheel of Fortune, no, I can't be doing this now. I can't be talking to other people. I can't be, hey, Chad, how you doing? I can't be doing that kind of energy. That's what I'm getting here. Very inside yourself. And this Magus here, right? These are challenges. It's getting hard to keep up a facade that is, and you get growing a little heavy. Maybe. So yeah, fortune, methods or means. All right, we continue into subconscious beliefs, Chariot. Okay, ruled by the moon, and the Chariot is Cancerian energy, also ruled by the moon. All right, and the Chariot just has to do with becoming one with the body, right? And also kind of putting yourself in a shell, right? This guy's or girl has armor all around him, and he's very cool, he's very relaxed, he's in a meditative position. Also, see that in his hands? What is it in his hands? I'm glad you asked. Boom, fortune. Wheel of Fortune, he's got it right in his hands. So, on a subconscious level, you feel like you got this all worked out. Right? You're just going to wait till this spins and ends up where you want it to be, and then you're going to make the necessary adjustment and do what you have to do. And you really hope that it works out. And you feel like it may not. Which is why you may be feeling a little anxious here. But again, in your pure consciousness, you feel like you won something. It's just not too well dignified. Back of your head, I can work this out, everything's fine. I just need to stay centered, stay focused, stay in my body, stay in my shell, put up a good facade, put up a good front. Even though other people might not be buying it, because you're not buying it. And emotionally, you're just like, I need to make this better. I need to find a way to make this better. Alright, Gemini. That's Cancer. There's other things about the card here, but I'm not gonna go into them right now. Overall energy, overall outcome. 7 of Discs. Failure. Ain't that a bitch? Look at this. Head of the tree, right? Success. Boom. Failure. No. Damn. Alright, this is ruled by the Earth, and this is, again, Taurus energy. And this is like energy of just not even trying, right? This is Saturn energy. This is energy that says you can't do it, right? This is the body trying to do 1,000 push-ups, right? It's just, it can't do it. You could try, but you're gonna stop sooner or later, and you're gonna not do 1,000 push-ups if that is your goal. Yeah, it's like these discs are potential, right? They're things that you could plant, but you just don't plant them, you don't water them, and then you get a failure. That being said, your overall outcome, pay no mind to that. You're gonna experience some kind of failure. That's not the worst thing in the world, right? And we all experience failures every day. This isn't too well dignified either. Very interesting. This is a bitch, this card. I'm not gonna lie. This one's no fun. Because there's really nothing you can do about it, right? There was something, but now there's not. And that's gonna be a tough pill to swallow, so to speak. Well, we reached our time. Hope you enjoyed the reading, Gemini. Alright, if you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you like what I do here on the channel, please subscribe to help it grow. It's a nice, big, healthy channel. Have yourself a really good Thanksgiving holiday, and Christmas holiday, and Hanukkah, and all that stuff, alright? Sayonara. Don't get Yanya, and don't worry about this too much. You get over this. And I love you, Gemini. Mwah. Bye-bye.